Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to start the current affairs in English of the 12th October 2022. So first of all, we will discuss about the national current affairs news. In the national current affairs news, in the Air Force Weapon System branch has been approved for the first time. So in the Air Force, the Weapon System branch approved for the first time on occasion of the 90th anniversary of the Indian Air Force. The center has approved the creation of a weapon system branch for the Indian Air Force officers, and this weapon system branch is mainly for the specialized stream of the surface to surface missile, surface to air missile, remotely piloted aircraft and weapon system. So first time the weapon system branch has been approved for the first time in the Indian Air Force. Next is the Indian Army. Indian Army has celebrated the 73rd Rising Day of the Territorial Army. Territorial Army is the part of the Indian Army in which the common people or celebrity can serve the country under the Territorial Army, and this Territorial Army has been established by the first Governor General Sri C. Rajgopalachari on the 9th October in 1949. So Indian Army has celebrated the 73rd Rising Day of Territorial Army. Next is the EV, electronics vehicle scooter Vidya V1 has been launched by the Hero MotoCorp. So Hero MotoCorp has been launched the electronic vehicle scooter that is known as the Vidya V1, and it comes in the two variants, that is the Vidya V1 Plus and Vidya V1 Pro. So Hero MotoCorp has launched the electronic scooter that is named as the Vidya V1. Next is the Nitin Gadkari has inaugurated the Indian Road Congress in the Lucknow, and it is the 81st annual session of the Indian Road Congress. And in this Indian Road Congress, the new ideas and initiative by suggested in this meeting of the Indian Road Congress that will help in India to achieve the number one economy in the world. This is the vision of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So the 81st annual session of the Indian Road Congress has been held in the Lucknow. Next is the in Ujjain. In Ujjain, Mahakal Lok, that is the opened by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So Mahakal Lok is the corridor of the, it is the first phase corridor of the Mahakaleshwar temple that is inaugurated by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So it is the 900-meter long corridor that is known as the Mahakal Lok is launched or inaugurated by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Next is the MOU has been signed between the NSIC and the Utkarsh Small Finance Bank. So an MOU is signed between the NSIC means National Small Industry Corporation Limited and Utkarsh Small Finance Bank, mainly to assist the MSME with their lending needs. So in order to assist the MSME and their lending needs, the MOU has been signed between the NSIC and Utkarsh Small Finance Bank. NSIC chairman is the P. Uday Kumar and Utkarsh Small Finance Bank MD and CEO is the Govind Singh. CMD of the NSIC is the Gaurang Dikshit, and Minister of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises is the Narayan Rane. Next is the, according to Ministry of Home Affairs, the Jharkhand and West Bengal has topped in the worst state in terms of their child marriage, and the survey was conducted in 2020. More than 50% of the girls in this Jharkhand and West Bengal is below 21 years after marriage. Next is an MOU is signed between the India and Japan, mainly to develop the scientific collaboration for the Indian Ayurveda. So, in order to develop the scientific collaboration for the Indian Ayurveda, MOU has been signed between the India and Japan. Next is the Smart Wire Service. Smart Wire Service has been introduced by the ICICI Bank, and the Smart Wire Service is a novel approach to make SWIFT-based inward remittance easier and faster for its customer. And ICICI becomes the first bank to introduce the Smart Wire Service. It means to conduct the transactions electronically without the use of paper. It means paperless transaction will be conducted according to the Smart Wire Service. Next is the government has planning to sell about 60.72% share in the IDBI Bank. There are about 96 to 97% share of the LIC and Government of India in IDBI Bank. So, government is planning to sell total of 60.72% share in the IDBI Bank, mainly to privatize the banking institution. Next is the Haryana government and Dubai, means government of Dubai and Haryana government both have signed the MOU for the economic cooperation. So, MOU has been signed between the Haryana government and Dubai government, mainly for the economic cooperation. Next is the India and US both have announced the launch of New Energy Storage Task Force. So, India and United States both have announced the launch of New Energy Task Force, mainly to support the large scale integration of renewable energy needed to support the clean energy transition. Next, we shall discuss about the international news. So, Pakistan will take part in the SCO, means Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So, Pakistan will take part in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization anti-terror exercise that is hosted by the India, and Pakistan, which is a part of SCO, will take part in the counter-terror drills in Haryana, Manesar in October. Next is the China has more self-reliance in the defense production. So, India has at the 4th position among the 12 countries of Indo-Pacific in self-reliance defense production. China has dominated the list, and India is at the 4th position. Next, we shall discuss about the exercises. So, India will host the SCO, means Shanghai Cooperation Organization joint anti-terror drill, mainly to enhance the operational capability, and both the National Security Guard is hosting the multinational joint anti-terror exercise under the Shanghai Cooperation Organization regional anti-terrorist structure at the Manesar garrison, Manesar in Haryana, and this is hosted by the India, in which Pakistan is also taking part in this. Exercise. Next, we shall discuss about the appointment related news. So A. Bala Subramaniam has been re-elected as the chairman of the Association of Mutual Fund in India. So, A. Bala Subramaniam has been re-elected as the chairman of Association of Mutual Fund in India. Next, we shall discuss about the important days celebrated. So, International Day of Girl Child has been celebrated on 11th October, and this day, that is International Day of the Girl Child, is mainly celebrated to raise the awareness about the importance and potential girls hold as the future of our society. And this is the 10th anniversary of the International Day of the Girls. And nowadays, we have to promote the girls' empowerment. We have to promote the girls' empowerment, and we have to need to address the challenges that is faced by the girls in day-to-day life. And this day, the theme for the International Day of Girls Child is the Our Time is Now, Our Rights, Our Future. The theme is the Our Time is Now, Our Rights, Our Future. Next, we shall discuss about the sports related news. So, in a sports related news, 36th National Games has been held in the Gujarat. Is going on in the Gujarat district, in which under the Yogasana, the Pooja Patel of the Gujarat has won the gold medal and become the first athlete to win the gold in the Yogasana. Gold in the Yogasana. And Yogasana is the sports that is added this year in national game for the first time. Next is the now Goa will host the 37th national game in October 2023. The 36th national game is held at the Gujarat. The 37th national game will be held in the Goa in 2023. Capital of Goa is in Panji. The Chief Minister of Goa is Pramod Sawant, and Governor of Goa is the A.S. Sridharan Pillai. Next is the Cristiano Ronaldo, who belongs to the Portugal, has created a historic landmark for 700 club career goals. He is currently in the Manchester United club. Now he has completed the 700 club career goals. The ICC has announced the Player of the Month for the September, and for the month of September, two players, that is the Harmanpreet Kaur from India, has been recipient of the ICC Women's Player of the Month award, and Mohammad Rizwan from Pakistan has been recipient of the ICC Men's Player of the Year award. The ICC is giving every month, that is ICC Men's Player of the Year Men's Player of the Month award, as well as ICC Women's Player of the Month award. So Harmanpreet Kaur has been selected as the ICC Women's Player of the Month award, and Mohammad Rizwan as the ICC Men's Player of the Month award. Next, we have started the new section, that is we will ask some 4 to 5 questions. You have to answer in the comment below, and we will give the answer next day to these 4-5 questions. So you have to comment below the answer of the first question. Is the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economics section, Economic Sciences 2022 was awarded to the 3 scientists for their research in which field? The option is there are 4 options. You have to choose the correct option and comment below. Next is the second question. The Tele-Manas initiative, which was launched recently, is associated with which field? Child health, mental health, communicable diseases. D option is science and technology. You have to mark the correct answer and comment below. Next is the Ashola Bhati Wildlife Sanctuary, where leopards were spotted, is located in which state or union territory? Assam, New Delhi, West Bengal, and Jharkhand. You have to mark the correct answer in the comment below. Next is the which institution launched the Education 4.0 India report? IMF, International Monetary Fund, WEF, World Bank, and UNICEF. You have to mark the correct answer and comment below. Fifth, Modhera, which was declared as the India's first solar powered village, is located in the which Indian states? Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra. So you have to give the correct option in the comment below. I will give the answer to this question in the next video of current affairs. So thanks for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and share my video.